Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Mandibles for more railgun hunting fun. And it does seem the railgun is probably our best bet for what we're going after today, because I basically have a nemesis now in Carnivores, and it is the Manipulator. With how many times they have taken us out, I think you guys can say rather positively as well that these bugs need to be blasted. And we're going to do that with the ever-fun, incredibly powerful railgun. Which, surprisingly, as big and bulky as it looks, it does come out pretty easily, so I do like it. It's basically artillery, handheld artillery in a way with how powerful it seems. But everything is nice, easy, in order. I'm hoping maybe we'll do a couple of creatures this episode. Because if we can get enough points, we may stay on the Gates of Dawn, but go for the Proto-Solpuga next. Or basically what looks like giant termite sort of thing. But everything looks alright, so let's go after our arch nemesis, the Manipulator. Almost sounds like a supervillain, doesn't it? Let's hop into the hunt. Okay, so we're all loaded in here now. We've got ourselves the ever-fun railgun. I must have just the default view range on, because I'm pretty sure we used to be able to see a lot more of the mountain range than we do this time. And I also did go about and just made sure that the balance was back to defaults for my headset, so we should be good to find anything we're looking for much more easily. It's not going to be like Carnivores Plus, where it was actually from the right, or how far to the right? No, it actually should be proper this time around. That said, it is probably going to be a little while as we go searching. But the Manipulators have, I think the reason they're so, like, basically our arch nemesis is just because of how much health they have compared to the Carnivores. Like, the Carnivores you can take down in a couple of shots or 3 shots with the hole puncher. Whereas the Manipulators, it's like a tanky, well, basically a tank. I almost want to say they're a hunter-killer style of creature, where they will hunt and they will kill. I also gotta get used to the ambient sounds again, because if some of you guys did watch our double feature Friday, you know Carnivores Plus and Call of the Wild, or well, actually Carnivores and the Hunter are 2 very different creatures in the same family of hunting games. It's just that one is much more modern, so you can kind of feel and get a sense more for how it's kind of plays out. Was that rock always there? Or is it just because I honestly don't remember. I thought it was usually just a straight shot through here. Oh, turn back. I don't think I remember even seeing that either. I wonder if just because the view range had changed a few things that don't load in properly. Ah, well. We've already made the mistake of coming this far, so we're not going to turn back now. We've got to try to figure out where the first Manipulators may be. I do want to try to have some range as well, just because with how much it took to get those few Manipulators down that we did, I want to make sure we can get a couple of shots with the railgun if we do need that much. I have a feeling it is still going to be a very, very powerful creature to go up against. It's not going to be anything so far, because the railgun's been fairly consistent with either 1 to 2 hits to take anything down. Makrokana was easily a one-shotter. Hokoro, I believe, was a one-shot as well. Carnivores was a surprising one-shot. I think even Arthropleura was a one-shot too. It's just that there was that one we tried after, and my first 2 shots missed. But that third one definitely put it down. You know what, okay, just the Meganura. Again, I just want to be on my toes, because oh, right, that's just a bit of the carcass sitting there. Just because of, I'm trying to think, oh, come on. Don't have brain fart now, you're right on it. Because Call of the Wild, you actually have a health bar, you can be a little more callous in what happens to you. Like, you guys, if you watched the video, you saw we basically kind of got charged by the buffalo we shot with a couple of arrows. And here, we can't really do that, so we gotta be very careful as we go about and explore. I also, again, don't really have any idea where they could come from. Everything in the game can be sneaky if you don't see it first, because footsteps aren't something you can really hear as you're going about and exploring. Just probably going to see the little audio up in the top left there. Just wanted to adjust it back to kind of my normal recording levels. One of the things, if you ever do want to do recordings or your own videos, is try to keep everything consistent in what you do. Like, have a set baseline. This is my default for how loud or what my microphone will record at, what my videos should, or the game audio should be, where the mic actually sits in front of your face. Although, admittedly, thanks to it being on the arm, the consistency might be gone, but I think the audio has improved so much that it's okay if it kind of varies a little bit where its positioning is. Because before, you guys probably couldn't really see much on camera, but it was basically just on the Blue Yeti stand that it comes with, and any little knocker that I did to the table, you guys would definitely hear. I think if I did anything that does knock the table again, you might still hear it, but it's a lot harder now because it's on the scissor stand. And yes, I am stalling for time because I do not have anything that we see so far. Never mind. We might not see it, but we did hear it, and I'm fairly sure it was right in front of us this way, or either behind us that way. Either way, it's kind of a straight line forward or backwards. That ambience still will get to me. It's going to take a while of being back, and I think because we're doing the double features each Friday, again, Mandibles, you're probably going to see me being jumpier than normal, even with the experience I have under my belt from playing. And it's just because of how it operates, really. I do think between the Hunter and Carnivores, the blueprints for your penultimate hunting game is there. It's just that you have to find somebody who has the drive to kind of bring it forward as a project. Okay, we may be close to it. Or we may be completely far off from it. It's hard to say. I just don't like going over these hills, especially with how the manipulators are. And I think this is too steep for them. Let me try another call. Oh, there. I just saw it a little bit on that ridge. Yeah, it went running off that way, so we've at least got a bead on one. I'll try to follow along and see where we can get to it. Now, you actually sort of can see the sight, or the ghost sight as it seems to be on it, as we go along. So hopefully we'll be able to use that to get a bead and get a shot off. Hopefully two, because again, it seems so strong that the railguns probably only need a couple of shots to take it down. We can see it right over there. Well, the binoculars were picking it up. There it is. I'm going to get... Okay, you know what? We're going to crouch and try to approach slow. This is where you're going to feel us more proper hunting in this game than like JPR does, where you're... Oh, what's that? Okay, just high low on us. Just want to make sure it wasn't a small manipulator, because even the small little ones can be deadly for you. So, it's supposed to be somewhere right over there. Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay. Okay, it is a fair-sized one, but it is in with a lot of trees there. Oh crap, okay, we're going to exit the area. Never mind. It took more than one hit, at least we know that. Restart. Okay, well, we know the manipulators take more than one shot to down. At least that's something we learned. I messed up multiple shots there, but at least it was a little bit of a learning opportunity, so we did have a chance that we can kind of figure out from there. It is just a little hard because that ghost sight, I don't know if it's something that's meant to be with the railgun where you... Oh. Okay, we're going to chase that one down. I think we've actually got a hit off on it. That probably is some false optimism. Oh, no, actually it's not. I think that very first shot we did on it... Yeah, that one seemed to have gotten, or hit true. But yeah, you can see... I mean, that one's not even really bigger than the Hylonomus, so... But it's going to be... Okay, how do we want to get him in? So that is basically right at the map's border. It'd be nice if we can call it down and basically get him charging us, but I don't know if we'll be able to. Going up there, I think, is going to be a suicide mission, because we're going to have the elevation completely against us. So the best thing we might be able to do is try calling it down. And if it does come down, we can work at getting it from here. Because it should have quite a ways to come down before it gets to us. Although we only have 2, 4, 5 shots. So I need to try to get 1 in 5 shots on him. I'm hoping 2 will be enough, but nope. There you are. Yeah, so we'll let it come down a ways. Thankfully, the wind is actually in our favor this time. As much as it looks like, ooh, that should be a good shot, I don't feel confident with the distance yet. Especially after that last one, where even if it was close up, we missed quite a few. Oh, no, shoot. I think it spotted me. Again, it's hard to kind of judge how well their detection is, so... And I... Oh, Well, you know what? We got a big gun, so let's just go up there. This is probably going to go very poorly, but sometimes you just have to. We know it's somewhere up here, at least. So I'm hoping it kind of plateaus at the very top. Although, so far, it doesn't seem to be. Nah, shoot. That is the edge of the map. Okay. I want to actually get off here before we try calling it again. Can't see it at all. And no replies back. No, there was a reply. Nope. Okay, well, I think we're going to have to go pretty far and try luring it in from, like, a little valley or a ravine if we can. We need something that'll kind of block our... Just give us a little bit more time before it might see us. I don't honestly know if these things would hide us, but we'll give one a shot. We'll try here for a minute or two. And if nothing, we'll probably just restart and try it once more. Oh, there we go. Almost like it's right up there in the mist just coming down from there. Now, I'm just going to try to hide behind this. I don't know how well the vision looks. I think that's what gave us away when we were trying to get him down. I know it's kind of far, but we may try. Ah, shoot. Okay, you know what? We're going to exit, and I'm going to change the view range back to max, because I feel like that's also hurting us, too. Oh, really? That was max? Okay, I was mistaken. That was max view range. Okay. Let's quickly get back into a new hunt, then. Okay, we're all loaded in, and already we do have Manipulator to our back. Or, well, actually it was to our face. So I think we're going to try to get it. Because I want to see just how many shots it actually does take for this railgun to be able to down one of them. Just have to figure out where it exactly is and hope that we see it before it sees us. Because my marksmanship definitely could use some improvement. Okay, the good news is I think this ridge will actually give us the cover we need to get in really close. I'm actually going to even stand up because it might be... Okay, not as close as I thought it might be. It is coming from this direction. I thought it was. Okay, now I am very confused. I thought it was replying back from this direction, but again, I seem to not have any replies. Man, this is why it's my arch enemy in Mandibles. It's a tanky as heck insect. It is... I'd say it does have a little bit of a weird hitbox, just because of the way it's designed. And it always seems to be elusive. Till it's basically right on top of us and ready to take us down. I want to try to get at least one before the episode's over. Because right now, the score is not looking very good in our favor, is it? We'll try getting up high and keep doing a few calls. There's gotta be one somewhere we can take on easy. Well, not even easy, but just a little bit more fair than having the trees in the way, or it being on the side of the mountain and not coming down. Just gotta hop our way up. Up, up, up. There we go. There's the very top. God, I don't... Meganura Archmalacris, but no Manipulator. Come on. Okay, we at least got a reply this way. Now, I don't think we're going to sprint over there, though. I think now that we got the direction, we'll just kind of carefully approach. If I say carefully, I should probably have the gun out, shouldn't I? Okay, let's try getting ourselves a little closer and see what we can find. Where are ya? You big, ugly son of a bug. Just the Meganura. I feel like that hill's going to be dead fatal to go up, but you know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Says the guy who's already been killed. Once or twice? No, just once. because we actually ended the other hunt, but we probably would have been killed the other time had we tried. Okay, so it might be somewhere close by, just on the other side of the hill here. Like I'm in for a jump. Oh. Two shots are what it takes to take down a Manipulator, and this one was a big one. I don't know the exact size because of... Ooh, jeez. Good thing that they can't get you in strength, but... Yeah, because of the size, I think that was, maybe a record for us. Hard to say. But I think... Let's take our points and leave before anything else goes wrong, shall we? Okay, so how are we sitting? We're just 17 points shy of the Proto-Sopuga. So probably next week we will go after those. Maybe I'll just do a quick... just a random hunt just to get the little bit of points we need for it. But I do think next week will be the Proto... and then the Aecolopterus, and then hopefully the Anudalus. And that will probably cover us for Mandibles base roster. I think I may do another episode after that of just the DLC to show it off, because we'll have all the points. But I think we are into the end game of Mandibles. Thank you guys very much for joining me on another episode. If you do like the videos or content I do, be sure to leave a like or comment right down below in the comments section. I'm always hoping to hear from you guys and interact with you however I can. Until I see you in the next episode of Mandibles or another video on the channel, please remember as always to take care and stay alive.